So in my console, I will type ElastiCache and we get the in-memory cache. By the way, cache or cache, I never know, but I'll just say both, okay? So ElastiCache, when you get started, you click on Get Started Now, and then you'll be able to choose the cluster engine. So we have Redis or Memcached, and as you can see, if we use Redis, we can have a cluster mode enabled, which is basically allowing us to have more persistence and more robustness. And as you can see here, ElastiCache for Redis offers multi-AZ with auto failover and enhanced robustness. So it really seems that Amazon also is pushing for Redis to be used in this case, okay? So now I will untick the cluster mode because we don't need it right now. So I'll just use plain Redis and I'll just name it my Redis and my first Redis instance. And then the engine version compatibility, I'll choose 4.0. The port is 6379, that's the standard port for Redis. We can also set up some parameters, so this is fine. Now the cache size, I will not use R4 large, otherwise I'm going to build a lot of money. So I'll just use a cache T2 micro just to get started, just to make sure we have this. And then we can set up read replicas, as I said from before, but I will set up no read replicas because otherwise I'm going to pay a lot of money for this. So, but just so you know, there is the capability of setting up a cluster and having read replicas and being able to fail over for availability. So the subnet group, we have to create a new one and just name it whatever you want. So my subnet group is a great one. So my Redis subnet group is a great one. So it's my Redis subnet group. And it's basically saying in which availability zone would you like to launch your Redis. So I'll just choose one because we only have one instance. So EUS 3A. And then that's good enough for me. Now we need to attach a security group, so we can attach the default security group that comes with it, which works great. And now we have option to set up more security, so we can use encryption at rest. So it's a good capability to know. We can encrypt ElastiCache at rest, and we can also have encryption in transit using SSL. So if we tick these two, basically they work great, and we can click on info to understand how they work. It's just a tick box away. So I will disable them for now, but just so you know, there is basically security in every AWS component. We don't need to import it as a cluster. We can enable automatic backup, so it's quite a good option. And we don't need a maintenance window, and we don't need notifications right now. So we click on create, and that was just that simple. Now we just need to wait a bit, and our Redis cluster is being created. And overall, we should have a good time playing with Redis if your application knows how to use Redis as its logic. So that's it really. As you can see, then you could navigate the left menu, but as far as the exam goes, really it's all about knowing how to launch your Redis, knowing about the capability, the security, the read replicas, the clustering, a bit knowing about Redis, and that's all really. So this is enough for the hands-on, very, very high level, but we've been able to create a Redis cluster with one machine in it, and that was it. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next lecture.